This is the episode that Altrons watched, and it was like, nah.
We interrupt our usual programming to introduce you to Nerdgasm.
But you know what? Man? I feel like we're all okay as long as the white people don't pay. If the white people don't pay e-tolls, we're fine.
And then You Are My Friend started playing in the background.
You are my friend. You are my
Whoa, we're making love to the bread and farting on it? Guys, no!
For a group of people that don't like One Piece, we have a very One Piece-esque story.
Oh my god. Wait, does that mean I'm lucky?
Yeah, you definitely.
It's the first one he meets.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the short. It's not a twosome, is it?
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, twosome is just what's supposed to be normal. Threesome is like a greedy. That's why it's called a threesome.
Yeah, I guess.
And then foursome, and then I know. Okay, I don't know straight talk, but I know from from five onwards, it's called orgy, because it's just too many people.
I believe that's the term for everybody.
Like I said, I don't know what you heteros. I don't speak heteros. So as the resident hetero translator, you can speak. You can speak about your.
No, that's what I believe. That's what I believe it is. I mean, I'm assuming when there's too many butts.
Yeah, when it becomes too big for the bed, then it becomes an orgy. That's basically my definition, because four people can sort of squeeze into a bed.
Not that I have experience. I'm just gonna say that up top right now. So I don't. Hey, Goku!
Goku made it.
And he's
Yay!
moving.
And he's in mute.
Sorry.
So we're officially a threesome.
Yeah. You entered in a very interesting conversation. You're talking about what? How do I put this?
Yeah, trying to do definitions.
Yeah, definitions of foursomes and orgies.
Wait, aren't the definitions of these things already?
No. I was only saying when it's five.
Maybe there's different parameters for the heteros and the.
Yeah, because for my people, when it's five, when it gets to five or more, it becomes known as an orgy. But four, it's just a foursome. I mean,
yeah.
And so
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because there's also like I said, if there are more bodies than a bed can handle, that's when it falls into orgy territory.
Okay, but speaking of bodies, let's get into
yeah. Before we get a mystery caller, we call Diddy. So let me tell you guys, this is how a real orgy works.
Oh God. Okay. So please introduce us, sir, so that we can talk about the secret level.
Introducing our two co-hosts, Mr. Extrodin.
Hey everyone. From
Africa's Next Podcast and Africa in Frame and Cinema Soda and Extrodin Talks. He's basically he's basically owns all the channels. Né? He's the DSTV of the group.
Underoos.
And we recently, I think what recently got uploaded was what? Cinema Soda?
Yeah.
Yes. No, I'm still busy with Cinema Soda. What got uploaded?
No. You uploaded common side effects. There we go.
Yeah.
Common side effects.
Under Africa is Next. We have a segment there called Tunes for Grown-Ups. So that's basically adult animation. So the first episode there is common side effects.
Nice.
Yeah,
right.
So
nice.
Go check it out, guys. Watch it. Enjoy it. Be seduced by his knowledge. And then also we have Mr. BuckMeister from Meister Geek Media. Just click the video that just came that was just uploaded 2 weeks. You see that two videos down. You see, we talked to him about his wonderful work in Black Panther versus Kang, and in with his coffee link, and it was his birthday. We were deep diving to all the crazy stuff. Fun times with his words of wisdom. If you think you're crazy, do it. Yeah, in the geek spot. Yeah.
I'll put that on a shirt.
Yeah, like the other one that we're going to put on a shirt. What did you say we're going to put in? There's another one that we're putting on a shirt that we talked about. It will come back to me now. Where is it? It's right here in the tip of my tongue.
Just watch the episode.
Just watch the episode, yeah.
Yeah, you'll find it. You'll find it.
You find it. Oh, just check on my TikTok because the clips are there, or my Instagram, or my Facebook. Oh, I am such a mahosha for social media. Anyway.
Yeah, dog. It's the game. How else do we make it? But anyway, yeah.
We are here to talk about. Oh, before we talk about this, we recently got the bombshell that Kathleen Kennedy might be leaving, and it's not April Fool's.
Oh,
yeah,
so
April is
that's
next
for real?
month. So
Is
Yeah,
that for real?
I was shooketh.
no, it's real. It's legit.
Damn.
I was like, I refuse to believe it. I felt like Hawkeye in
Look, apparently she is a good producer, but maybe so maybe this was just not the
No,
right.
you know what it
thing
you know
for
what
her.
it might be. Maybe she's like W.S. Anderson. W.S. Anderson, he's good at producing. Like Rob was saying, W.S. Anderson is like a good producer, but he's a horrible ideas guy. Like if
But
you
also,
give him a good idea, he can make something, but he must make it himself. That's how
I think
you
it's
get
also like
no,
it's also
not
like
Annihilation, because he wasn't involved in that. That's how you get Monster Hunter.
it's like Kevin Feige. He
Mm.
was just good for 10 years. After Endgame, he should have just
Left.
signed out
Yes,
and then
yeah.
just given someone else the reins.
Mm.
That's it. I mean, look at John Lasseter from Pixar. He did his stuff and then he left Pig Doctor to do the rest. Inside Out probably wouldn't have existed if John Lasseter was like at the helm of that thing. So just know when to quit, guys.
Yeah.
There's a reason why presidents only do 2 terms.
But maybe it's not even that. I would just say also don't feel yourself. I think that's another thing. Maybe if you're stuck in a position for too long, you feel like you know better. So then when people come with new ideas, you just railroad them left and right. And you forget that in the beginning you were humble and you were okay to
You
not
were
know things.
open-minded. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I genuinely think that's something that's happening with Feige right now, where somebody is pitching him comic book scripts, but because it's not stuff he's interested in, it's just trips out the window.
No, I think a lot of stuff went to Dodo when Bob Chapek was CEO because he brought in his own team who were like sort of like in charge of everything, and then Kevin Feige had to now report to those guys. He didn't have carte blanche or autonomy anymore, and a lot of things just went south.
Yeah, but I mean, he got autonomy again, and still, I don't know. It's just it's a mess at it's just a
Disney,
mess, at Disney.
Yeah,
and they just need to clean house for a bit. So if Kathleen is vying, maybe it's for the best.
Anyway, like I said, that scene from it's Endgame. That scene from Endgame when Hawkeye was looking at Natasha, was like, don't
give me hope.
Don't give me hope.
Oh my gosh.
I'm mad about Star Wars. Like, I'm so done with Star Wars. I don't care about the IP anymore. I just keep watching my favorite old Star Wars movie, the original Return of the Jedi.
What could they do
done.
to fix it?
Just don't do anything.
I think if they jump like 100 years and start with a fresh cast and just reestablish the power system with a new cast, and maybe don't do Jedi versus Sith, maybe do Jedi Sith team up against somebody like Thrawn or some dude who's trying to wipe out all of the Force users in the universe. Maybe that's how you reset it.
You know what I think they should do, bruh? They should just do the Power Rangers approach. Look, Power Rangers has been existing since 94 or 5, no? and there's been a different iteration of the show ever since. But a lot of people still gravitate towards Mighty Morphin, right? So my thing is just capitalize on the geekdom. Show us stuff we haven't seen before. Show us.
Oh yeah, maybe
all that
even just
stuff.
jump to like new planets or like new planets in the coalition.
Yeah,
Like
stuff like that.
some of the
Guys,
extended universe stuff.
Guys,
Maybe.
you're really overthinking it. There's a very easy solution to all this problem. Before Disney bought Star Wars, there was this whole thing that they decided to call Legends, where before it was bought, it was basically canon. There is an entire encyclopedia of awesome content that they could just pick up a book.
Grey Jedi. We could have so many things.
They could have the Warlord Zinj series, and it would make a killing.
Yeah, like there was that one where apparently there was corruption in the regular Jedi, and it wasn't even like Sith corruption. It was just kind of like religious purity. And basically, one of the Padawans didn't fall in line with it, so then they wanted to eliminate him. So he became a smuggler, like Han Solo. So you could maybe do a Han Solo Jedi type style thing.
Or stuff that actually works. Like if you guys are saying Andor works, because I see there's rumors that Andor season 2 is coming out. So do stuff that works.
No, but also you need to stop going to the past. That's another thing. Like they need to move on. I think that's one thing that's hurting Star Wars is because Andor, we know what happens to Cassian already.
Okay, I wanted to also elaborate a little bit on that. The reason why they're milking this is because they said the only way they could make some money was to milk on the nostalgia, because whenever the is not prequels, sequels effed up so badly, the only way they could make money was just remind them what Star Wars used to be. You see that the biggest problem right now, and I think that's going to haunt Disney forever, is that they're too busy creating product and not art.
No, but remember, I think we spoke this a million times. Disney's business model, and Star Wars' business model, by the way. The reason George Lucas has billions of dollars in his account, and the reason Disney is a billion-dollar company, is that they're making money through merchandise. So they have focused more on making merchandise from whatever it is that they're releasing.
But the problem is that if the thing that you make sucks, the merchandise is also going to suffer.
Well, it depends, guys.
No, prime example.
It depends on your LSM. It depends on your demographics and all of that.
Yeah, sure.
Because if you're doing a sequel and you're showing Elsa in a different costume, that's already a toy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, but the only reason why. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm saying anyway. Oh yeah, go ahead.
The only reason people are feeling Elsa in a different costume is because the original story was that captivating. Exactly. What's going on here is that you're too busy trying to promote products for the sake of the story instead of making the story the center point. That's what I'm saying. You're creating a product. You're not necessarily creating art.
Like for
that's
example,
their business model at the moment.
Yeah,
bro.
But I'm saying
and that's what's going to hurt them for generations.
I'm saying here's where it's hurting them. Like if you look at the MCU, which kid is picking up an Ant-Man toy? Which kid is picking up?
Man, honestly, guys, I feel like our world is like this. Our vision is like this. These guys. They get sales from all these things, bro. If you even just check cosplay. Some of the cosplays is characters that like the most minor character you can think of.
I feel you, but I've gone to cons. Like a perfect example, Wakanda Forever. I've gone to cons. I have not seen one Shuri since. Not one.
Well, I disagree, but I hear you. I haven't seen Shuri as the Black Panther. You're right about that one, but I have seen Shuri from Black Panther, with the whole dots and the rings.
At Comic-Con.
Yeah.
That one I didn't see. I'm saying since Wakanda Forever. 2018 I saw Shuri. 2022 going forward, I haven't seen her. And also like the toys and everything, they were not selling, because I went to Toys R Us. They were doing a special on the Shuri figure and they cut it in half, but the T'Challa figure was still at the same price.
That's what I'm saying. You're looking at it like this. I'm thinking globally. You're thinking
No,
So
I'm
that
talking, I'm talking, I'm
there's
talking globally because like the guys that I'm contacting with on Twitter as well, they were saying that in their country, Shuri was not moving like that at all. Apparently, they even had to have a sale, a bargain bin sale where they had to sell the figures at $1 or whatever the case is. So
did Namor not sell? Did
no,
okay?
because the
I
thing
think
is that people.
this will need. This is a whole different
Okay, this
conversation,
is a
no,
I
whole
guess.
different
no.
conversation.
I
No, but
just
I'm saying they
I
didn't
understand.
say it
No, I
because the
just
other
want
thing is
to.
the people
By
who
the
were
way, I'm
known
not
or
saying you're
fetch.
wrong, Nick. I'm
No,
just
I
it's
understand.
yeah.
I understand you're saying it's a broader topic, but what I'm saying is the people I know and the people who are like follow action figures, they were saying that a lot of this stuff isn't moving. Even with
Mm,
Star Wars, Rey was not hitting like that
mm.
because they
Ray
didn't have
wasn't
anything
thinking.
to attach. They didn't have anything to
Look,
attach to her.
Because
I
bear in
think
mind,
that
guys, it's not just action figures, no? We're
yeah,
talking games, we're talking
Yeah,
stickers,
what?
stationery, we're
Yeah,
talking, you
yeah,
know what I mean?
sure.
We're talking like a lot
yeah,
of things.
yeah, and even with those lots of things, I mean, one of the major things selling points Disney has is usually the cuteness factor. That's why there's always something cute and adorable in every single Disney movie. How many
BB-8.
how many people have been buying BB-8? That's true because they really liked it from the Force Awakens. But then, how many people have been buying that disgusting disgusting bird flying thing from the planet with Luke
Okay, anyway,
Skywalker?
we got a Kai
Yeah,
Sorry,
because
before
it's
we
like
cut, you
yeah.
guys know that they're making a Ray trilogy, right?
yes, they have to. They have to. They're trying to double down because
No,
that's the
Ray
only
already
way.
has a trilogy.
No,
Yeah,
no, 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 no. They're
they're
doing
making.
another one
They're
where
doing
she's a
another one.
seasoned Jedi.
Yeah, after how long with the gap and also like
Yeah, they're
really
gonna do
doesn't
like
have the name.
they're gonna do
Then
Really
like a
let
does
time jump thing, time
really
skip
I'm saying
thing.
but really doesn't have the name that she used to have and like time jump to who? Who is she training? That sounds like a disaster.
I don't know. We'll see. I have no
Anyway.
idea.
And also, I just wanted to also highlight that Disney is in fact losing a lot of money. I haven't got authority right now that like even here Disney Plus in South Africa is not doing as well as people think it's doing. It's
Oh, I
hemorrhaging.
mean, despite that, Indiana Jones alone, they lost so much money from
No,
the previous.
Gunnaking in 2020 what I think it was 2022, 2022, 2023. Didn't they lose like 128
Yeah,
billion or
they did.
something?
So
They
the
did. You're right.
hemorrhage.
I thought it was last year.
It's
Is it
just that
2022?
No, it was
it's just that
2023, I think.
Disney has a lot of cash reserves. That's what it's doing.
Yeah.
That's why it can still project its huge empire. But right now, there's a cancer inside it. So that's like stand by and watch.
You
But
know,
anyway, let's go.
I feel bad for. Okay, this is the last thing I'll say. I feel bad for Bob Iger
Yeah.
because he had a great run. Then when he left, and then Chapek came in, he shouldn't have come back because now that he's back, he's trying to fix something that he can't fix. That's all I'm
That he
Guy.
saying.
never broke.
And
He sent
he
it.
didn't break it though.
He
Yeah,
didn't
but
break it.
he also underpaid people. So
I mean, and he fired a lot of people when he came back.
yeah, so but Kai.
Anyway,
Secret Level,
speaking
episode
speak
3.
speaking of independent independent animation
Yeah.
Asians, let's talk about Secret Level.
Speaking of incompetent leaders, let's talk about Secret Level
Secret Level
episode
episode
3.
3.
This is probably one of Arnie's best performances
Oh,
ever.
he was
Oh.
amazing in this.
He was
Oh no,
brilliant, though.
you could almost feel how much fun he was having.
Oh,
I've never look. I've loved Annie from. You guys may have loved Annie from what
Right,
Terminator and stuff.
right.
I was an Annie fan since what Conan the Barbarian. Back then, when the accent was hammering
yeah,
him left, right, and center.
yeah. I mean, you know Hercules, right? He was also in Hercules. He was Hercules.
He was Hercules.
Yeah,
Bona.
Wasn't that bad movie where he was like they had it in the street somewhere and he could barely speak English? I think
yes,
they dubbed over him or something like that.
that's the one.
Yo.
So I've been an Annie fan for eons. I mean, any movie where you see Annie dressed in almost next to nothing, next to Gracie Jones, dressed in almost next to nothing.
Oh,
and
is that
I'm
why
back.
you like it so much? Okay. I liked him for different reasons. Okay.
No. That
You like my
performance.
muscles, Tebello?
No, really. I didn't even care for those muscles. Gracie Jones stole the show for me in Conan the Destroyer. That's where she just came in with a big ass stick and started killing people. I was like, respect. You see, that's the real origins of the Dora Milaje. Somebody watched that and was like, I need to tell her to have bodyguards as crazy as this woman. She's dressed in almost nothing. It's just killing armored warriors.
You know, she actually played Chaka's wife, right?
Beautiful. She looks so beautiful.
Anyway.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So this one opens up with, he's like, onward men, forward to, and then Lightning came and said, what are you doing here?
I believe the game is called The Once and Future King.
Yeah, something like that.
Based on the game called The Once and Future King. Fun fact, the term Once and Future King was a reference to King Arthur. There's a book, one of my favorite books is by T.H. White, it's called The Once and Future King, where it goes on about, that's where the more popular rendition about
where Guinevere was handing out the web.
Yeah, that whole scenario was really revamped by this book, The Once and Future King. And
isn't this where Merlin like turns Arthur into different animals and stuff so that he can experience?
That's in the first book.
But I'm saying, like, what's the craziest part to me is that the whole kingdom came down because one woman decided to throw it back. I was like, yo, you sacrificed the whole kingdom, chief. You're a whole king.
What's her name? Is it Mary or what?
Guinevere.
Wait,
it's not
Guinevere?
Guinevere.
Yeah, Guinevere. Yo.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, guys. But also, Lancelot also was involved there, right? Like Lancelot wanted the booty. Or...
Yeah, no, Lancelot fell head over the heels in love. The funny thing is, in the books, Lancelot hated her because she got to have the love that he wanted from Arthur. It sounds very, very disturbing.
Oh, sounds 10 to 10 gauge. But anyway, I think even Arthur's son also had beef with him or something, right?
It gets even worse. Not in that sense. It's like, you know, when you've got you've got a stepchild, and you do, or rather, you're entering a relationship and the stepchild doesn't like you because you're taking away your mom's attention or something like that.
Yeah.
So Lancelot really looked up to Arthur as if like the cool big brother, and then here's this woman
taking all the attention.
All the attention.
I thought that he was into her.
It started out that he didn't like her, and then when he realized he was being
there's some knights in this house. There's some knights in this house. There's some knights in this house.
when he made her cry because of how rough she was handling her, that's when he realized, maybe I'm the dick. And then out of nowhere he starts being nice, and then 2 days later.
But he also had beef with Arthur had beef with his child, right? His son, right?
Mordred, yes. Child of incest. And you've got no one to blame. You've got no one to blame but Merlin. I still to this day like, Merlin, this is your fault. Why didn't you tell this boy who his mother was? This whole time is
Wait. So Arthur Game of Thrones?
Yes. Purely by mistake, but still, yeah.
What is with these writers? Guys, sometimes just change the plot.
By mistake, you mean he didn't know?
He didn't know that the woman he was smashing, Morgause, not Morgana, everyone thinks it's Morgana, not just Morgause that he smashed, was actually the daughter to it was basically his half-sister.
Yes, sir.
No, but
did she know?
She didn't either. No, Arthur was the secret love child when he was born, because they was born out of what was super out of wedlock, because literally Uther, if the story goes according to the story, he disguised himself as the woman's husband to go into the castle so that he can smash.
Hey,
thank you, Merlin.
That's some Zeus type of tendencies.
No, right? Hey guys, sometimes writers like
only for him to then behead the husband and forced this woman into marriage. And now, by that time, it was too late. She was pregnant, and when people do the count, if people could do the math, like this baby was born way out of the synchronization of this
So it's a
marriage.
shotgun wedding.
So what happened is that when the baby was born, Uther gave him to Merlin and says, "Send him into the
lollies.
So that's why he sent him to I forgot the younger brother's called K. It's something, I forgot his name, to live as like a page. Little did you know he was the king. He was the king's son this whole time. So years later, when Uther finally dies and puts the sword in the stone and says only the one true king can pull the stone from the rock, Arthur was just a page to Sir Kay. Like he is supposed to be polishing his armors and stuff like that. And unfortunately, Kay, being a rough idiot, broke his sword. He's like, go get me a replacement sword quickly. And guess where Arthur found the sword? I found the sword.
Sort of, you can tell that this story is loosely inspired by the story of David. Loosely.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, well, for one, I'm surprised that you have so much smoke for Game of Thrones, considering how Game of Thronesy this story is. You just told me.
But there's a problem with George R. R. Martin.
No, I have a problem with George R. R. Martin because he has a problem with Tolkien.
Yes.
Is that where it comes from?
You should not, don't you bring those judgments on this table. No, Tolkien in his magic mushroom. You do not play it because you didn't get to smoke that blunt. No, don't be angry. Don't be better now. The mushroom did not come to you. It's fine. Move on. Don't be now saying, hey, did Aragorn kill the orcs, the surviving orcs in Mordor? What was his tax policy? Who cares? Okay,
that is such nitpick. But anyway, back to
yeah. So we only spoke for like 2 seconds of the scene from this episode, and then we went on a huge ass tangent.
No,
okay,
we are talking about the once in future kings, sort of aligned.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to divide my chakra, which has the anti-ADHD medication with you guys. Hold on. I recently took my meds, so hold on, I'm splitting it, and okay, we should focus now. Give us a few minutes.
Yeah, so this king lands on the island. He got all of his army wrecked and destroyed, which he
almost went down.
No, he was safe because he was drowning. He was
drowning, and his friend pulled him up. That is, if look, get yourself a friend like that guy, because that guy was like, you know what? He's an idiot, but he's my idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that nigga's Alfred, dog.
That's Alfred.
No, he's Alfred to the dumbest Batman.
Known to man.
This episode is we just saw Sifu, where somebody dies and they get better. This is the opposite. This thing gets worse.
Because he comes there.
No, but that episode has a good lesson. I'll explain when we get there.
Yeah, because he comes there, he immediately claims, hey, you have been selected to have the honor of being, like, they told him, like, your army is gone now, we can,
this was such a dumb line. He was like, what's this, but your army is gone. An army does not make a king makes an army. Like, this is like Johnny Bravo in medieval times. Like,
yes, there you go.
I wonder how this would have looked in live action. I think Arnold still would have killed it. I think
the way he got murked by that woman, the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Like blah 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 blah.
And it did. And then he's like, well, I'm immortal. And he's like, well, looks like I'm immortal too. And he's like, your immortality doesn't matter. Anyway, back to conquering. And then he just goes and gets waxed.
The woman's like, everybody's immortal here. Oh, okay. The way that king looked at this man and like, all right, okay. I knew it was gonna go in a comedic direction the moment they chopped off the man's arm. It was like,
Yeah. No, because he's swinging the sword. You think he's got something, and then.
And then, like, okay. The next time he's like, okay, beat me in the game of chess.
But shout out to that king, though. That king is That guy is awesome, man.
That guy has a job to do. That's what that you can see. It's like, you know
That
what?
guy is one of the best kings I've ever seen in fiction. This dude does.
And
It's like, oh, not you again, bro. Like,
no, what gets me going is they're busy talking in the background. So, how did this person become your king? Oh, he was the son of the king. Was the son of the king. Was the son
yeah.
of the king. You know, sort of. He's basically like, this is the nepotism baby. Yeah. So he's the king
Oh,
because
so he didn't win through conquest or anything. Nah, it's
nah,
inherited and
it's
whatever.
inherited and all that. Oh, okay. And what about your king? No, he was a peasant before he claimed
Bro,
the
to a
throne.
point where while he was explaining it, the other guy's like, okay, I get it, bro. Like, I get the whole, I
Yeah.
get the
No,
whole
this guy
picture.
said, yeah, he's son of a peasant or something, or son of a cobbler
Yeah,
or something.
some of
And
the
then,
cobbler. God, and I got they're busy fighting on that
And
ramp
that
thing.
and bro,
bridge,
he's
yeah,
not
that
in,
thing.
and he's
Oh.
not doing
Whee!
anything, dog. Like not
First,
one punch, nothing. All
the
those muscles
jousting,
for nothing.
the jousting part killed me. Bah! Yeah! Blah.
But
Nice.
that king was barely breaking a sweat, dog.
Yo,
No, and then what was his name? Alis or something.
yeah.
He says, okay, I'm gonna go to this dark mountain with a dark wizard and go fight a dragon. The dragon waxes him, but he manages to get all of this armor.
Yeah.
And then he runs in and
He
he's
sold his soul to the devil, basically. What do I
yeah.
get in return? My
Yeah,
soul.
because you couldn't do it through brute
And
strength. It's like, nah, screw this. I'm gonna
get some
send,
dark magic.
yeah, give my soul to the devil and then see what happens. Eva.
He gets killed over and over again by the devil, and he like gets a little piece against him.
And I thought, okay, maybe the moral of the story will be like he'll gain it, but he'll like bring this kingdom to ruin because of his arrogance.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Gante, the story was like, yeah, about that.
Because of his dark
He gets
axe
one
using-
shot.
But here's the
using all
thing,
the
guys.
powers.
That king, that's what I'm saying. He's one of the best kings ever. He knew, it's like he already has a contingency for everything. He probably knew that he was gonna go there, probably gonna try and get power. You know, that's why eventually it's like, dog, just
I
take
like
the crown.
the way that big dark energy. Whee!
It's like, yeah, just take the
You know
crown.
what?
You want it most.
I'm getting
Yeah.
tired of killing you. Yeah, here
Yeah,
you go.
just take it. Yeah, go, chap.
Takes another.
Hey, run.
What? You know what gets me is like his friend is like, dude, come on, it's over. And he explained like, dude, you've always been incompetent. You were never that guy. You were never him.
Oh, before we get there, bruh, it got so bad that his best friend was actually
On the council.
talking up part of the council, talking about like serious stuff with the other king.
Like
That was hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
And
just
the
like,
friend is
"Bruh,
like-
hey, this is an island of second chances, dog. Give it up. Like
You know?
we lost.
Like, you know, he was being honest. Like, you are never that guy. You've always been
Yeah, everybody was
incompetent.
just
No,
pretending.
this is he needed to be. This is why he needed to be in Wakanda via Challenge Day so that they could wax him proper, and then you realize that yeah, I'm not good at this.
Yeah,
But he's being
that's what I
waxed
wanted to
over and
say
over
about this.
again, and
This
he
episode.
No,
doesn't.
the problem is that in old country, they let him do a lot of the waxing, so he believed that no, something is going on here.
Okay.
Yeah,
But this is basically the lesson here for me is just because your parents are saying you can sing or you can dance or you can draw or whatever they say to you does not mean that you shouldn't apply yourself, keep on training, becoming the best person that you can ever be and all of that. You know, and really know whether you are meant to be the person that you think you are. So he had to learn the hard way that chief.
Hey, dog. I was like, and the thing is, unlike Sifu, because Sifu, you can see, okay, I died, now I must dodge here. I died, now I must do this. This, bruh, it got worse. Like,
Because he wasn't learning anything.
if you pay attention, he does worse every other time.
Yeah.
Like the jousting, it was 2 hits to kill him. The other one, it was 1 hit to kill him. The other one, they took him down in 1 move and then broke his hand and then killed him again. And then when you go to the dragon, and then I'm saying when you go to the dragon, he dies faster and faster. I mean,
He clearly has never learned what defense means. He doesn't know what defense is.
No, I'm saying like, yeah.
You know, it's what happens when you spend a lifetime of people letting you win.
Yeah.
You know, You know, when you're the spoiled
Yeah.
kid and all the other kids are letting you win because you're the one with the PlayStation.
You're the one with the water balloons and
Yeah.
the water
Yeah,
gun.
no,
Sorry, the water gun and the soccer ball and the
yeah.
PlayStation.
So like, yeah, just humor him. Nobody's been out there tell him to go the extra mile. Even Alexander the Great had someone who kept him in check. Guys, that's how he became the conqueror.
Oh,
He
and
kept
also I'm
losing.
saying, and I'm saying Alexander also had to fight on the battlefield. Like he went up against people who did not care about his feelings. That's why I'm saying, like this rah, you're right. They coddled you way too. Like you got all those muscles for nothing.
You know?
Because
Yeah.
it looked like he could do something. It didn't look like he could do nothing. Like when he was swinging the sword and doing the thing and held out the sword and then they chopped off his arm. I thought, okay,
Bruh,
maybe
I was
Braz got
thinking this
something.
dude is like Thorkill in Vinland Saga. Aish.
Kantine.
He ain't the one. And just when he had a chance, the crown was right there in front of him. It was like, and his friend was like saying, "Dude, let's let's do something more. Let's do something
I
with
mean,
more
you saw
meaning."
how
No,
touched he got. You saw how touched he got when his bro was just like, "Yeah, my guy, you're not the guy." He's like, "Get out of my sight. I
I
don't want to
banish
see
you.
you again. I
Yeah,
banish you." To where?
Also, you're busy dissing this guy's hand and all of that. It's not growing back. What?
yeah. That's how he said, "No, my immortality is better because your hand didn't grow back." I was like, "Nigga." Oh, sorry, he is right, but still.
Nah, still, yo,
But that's the
no.
thing. And also, Snagger can make such a douche moment sound so hilarious, dog.
Yeah.
Like I said, dog, is Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, but I guess that's when I think once he lets go of his ego.
When he got the crown, because he had a choice between taking his friend's hand and reaching for the crown, and he chose the crown and ran off. And he looked at the last remnants of his wrecked ship, and he saw that he's all alone with this crown that's on his head.
Yeah.
Now
He's a
what?
king of nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
king of basically king of nothing. That's when it dawned on him that there's really more to life than just getting this thing, this meaningless trinket, basically.
Basically,
And
what BuckMeister keeps alluding to One Piece, which I hope that doesn't happen. And then Luffy gets there, finds one coin with a Zep sign from Goldie Roger saying, haha, yeah.
so, yeah, that's basically the coin.
No, like they get to laugh tail and then they just spray painted JK lol. Yo, that day Oda better go into witness protection. That day.
Day 50 of Japan being erupted in flames as angry One Piece fans are busy searching for the mangaka to try and force him to change the ending.
Bruh, even Trump will get involved. Oda, I don't get what you did. My kids have
I
been
don't
watching
understand.
the show for 1,000 episodes.
You mean to tell me you tricked people? You tricked people into trying to find the One Piece, but it was just friendship. Who is this guy? Are you seeing this guy?
Japan, we are gonna sanction you. You're gonna sanction you until you
More
get Oda to change
tariffs.
it. You're gonna more tariffs.
Thanks, Oda. Because of you,
100%
the
tariffs.
1% tariffs.
It's gonna be the
Because
One
of
Piece
you.
tariffs. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, that day, Oda better hide, and he better hide like across the planet because niggas are gonna take planes.
He's gonna come to Cape Town, though.
Guys, have you not, guys? There's some credence to that. Remember when he came here because of the One Piece trails at the same time where they suspected that lady who scammed people for billions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna come to Cape Town.
It was like they suspect he met her as like, you must teach me your jutsu. Like, listen carefully. I will teach you the ways of disappearing off the world once you've disappointed everyone. You'll need to put your money in these accounts, do this, suddenly be way deep into cryptocurrency, and then at the last second vanish. That's
Blockchain, Baba. Then vanish.
What? We have foreseen it. If it happens, the way I'm going to be, you're so right. BuckMeister, you must become as insufferable as Kanye West.
Bro, once
if
this
this
channel
doesn't
becomes big, they're gonna be doing compilations. BuckMeister
yes.
keeps saying, guys, I'm telling you, the One Piece. Him in different
Vana,
outfits. Guys, I'm telling you, One Piece.
will be the next Simpsons. The Simpsons predicted it. Buckmaster predicted this. This thing
Oh
came at
my god! I hope
2025 and
I'm
he saw it coming.
wrong. I hope I'm wrong for the sake of Oda, because the
And
way people are, yeah. But Kai, anyway.
yes.
Oh, Gomu Gomu no, but anyway.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden there's a new word in the dictionary called Odafied.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that story got Odafied. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. No, 1,000 chapters. Playing with fire. But anyway, back to this. And then, so then he, apparently in all of his deaths, he finally learned the language. I guess he got whacked so many times that he had to learn how these people speak.
Yeah.
And then
And then he talks to the forge person,
yes.
and she helps him build a forge
Yeah,
or
she
whatever.
teaches him how to forge something. Can you teach me?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then for a moment I was like thinking, what is he doing now? Oh no.
Is
What
it,
is
is
he doing?
it another weapon or what's
Oh
going on?
no.
He comes back with nunchucks. I do you again.
Yeah. So it turns out he was just making a hand for his friend, which was incredibly sweet.
Yeah.
It
But
was
my thing is, how does that story end? Like, is it gonna
Maybe
be now?
maybe they must leave. Maybe they leave the island and he goes back home and he's just a better king and he learns how to fight for real.
in an island where you can never die.
I don't think he'll go home. That's what I'm asking myself.
Sorry.
Like, is he gonna be serving
No, I'm just saying.
that
I think,
king?
yeah,
Or
that's what I'm saying. I think that maybe like the island taught him what he needed to teach him, and then he goes back a better person. Because I don't know if you want to stay on an island where you never get old, or do they get hungry? I don't know how that island functions.
They seem to be doing just fine.
but how do you rule a kingdom like that as king? How does that work?
Yeah, well, I mean, you saw basically you just whoop everybody continuously until they get tired and they're like, we serve you now.
Yeah, but I mean, it seems like they're having other meetings about other things. Like, how does
Yeah.
that work?
Yeah, like I'm saying, what are
Crop
they strategizing about?
rotations,
No, but
construction plans.
How does the
do
economy
you
look
get
like?
hungry? Do you get hungry if you don't?
They're gonna create an aqueduct and a new sewage system. Water needs to flow from here to there. There's so many things. There's so many awesome things to do.
I guess, but I'm like, if I don't die, is that a problem?
Television,
No, that's a good
discover
question,
social
Buck,
media.
because usually the economy has a lot to do with food as well. So
Yeah, I'm
if
like,
we're
if
not
I'm not,
eating,
yeah,
then
if we're not starving, who's making crops? Who's building anything?
what are we exporting here?
No,
Like,
also, like, why would the like, yeah, it'd be chaos. Like, why would they be order? I was like, what you gonna do? Kill me? I'm back.
exactly.
I think the thing that you're gonna learn here is that maybe they had a period where everybody did all the crazy stuff and
Yeah.
let themselves
Mental
go ahead, and then they realize
situation.
then they realize it's pointless. So let me
Yeah.
just maybe learn something I've always wanted to learn. I always wanted to learn poetry. Oh yeah, I wanted to become a blacksmith. That's what this blacksmith can fight. Who knows? Maybe she was one of the elite guards, and then she decided, let me just learn how to become a blacksmith for a change. I've
Brad,
always
that
wanted
would
to
be a
know how
superpower
this thing works.
that I wanna have, where I do everything, I learn everything.
Yeah, and
Also,
then they hug on the
basically
island.
admitting you want to be Charles Xavier. Go on.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think
That's
of that, but okay. To me, my X-Men.
yeah.
Wait,
You
but
see,
like,
that's why he's Charles.
oh, is that
I
what I
Magneto.
mean? Oh, is that maybe why they took away Charles's legs? Because Charles would just be scanning the brains of martial artists.
Yes.
Taekwondo
Oh,
specifically.
imagine.
This Taekwondo is too strong. This Muay Thai
when he
is too
sees
strong.
when he sees Magneto, he just starts roundhouse kicking him, and Magneto is confused. He's like, "Bro, hey, where's what?"
No. Is that basically you just see basically that scene from that Adam Sandler movie where he becomes a hairdresser, where you suddenly just get kicked in the
Oh,
face
the Zohan.
while he's holding hands.
Don't mess with
Don't
the
mess with the
Zohan.
Zoya.
One of the
Yeah,
worst
this is
movies I've seen ever. Oh my
facts.
god.
Facts, but that
And
kicking
it is
part
so
was funny.
racially insensitive. Oh my god.
Oh, it was a different time, dog.
No,
Do you know how many?
like the Arabic that they were speaking in there, like bro, they were just making sounds. It was it was the equivalent of like
Booga
like
booga booga booga.
yeah, dog, like having white people in the blackface.
That Black
And
Panther theme song.
The Black Panther theme song.
yo, I know at least that one has some reverence. This one would have been a chunkalanka like perfect example. Perfect example, man. Wolverine Origins, the video game. There's levels that you play in Africa. If you listen to those bras, it is so offensive. Like I was playing it one day. Like as a kid, I didn't notice, but I was playing it
Yeah.
one day, and I'm just like, wait, what are they saying?
Don't you guys have consultants or
No,
something?
and then this guy, like literally one of the lines is "You need to boot the upper," and I was like, what? And then another guy was saying, "Willie the blade the upper," and then I was like, what is this upper? And then all of a sudden another line was Miko hi, and I was like, you couldn't just get them to speak English in an African accent? I don't know.
I think that's why
Who
they was
this-
smart enough. MCU was smart enough to get Dr. John Garney to be part of that.
Yo.
Because if he was in there, because the cut costs, they're like, oh, you
No.
can speak ex-Hosa? Will you teach us, please?
No. At one
No.
point, they were supposed to actually be speaking in English accents before Chadwick was like, no. But then I'm saying, like in the Wolverine game, one of the lines also was yeah. Like that's when you were killing them and
I
they're running away, and I was like,
would.
yo.
Nah, that is crazy.
That's how we end
No,
up.
but still, Buck, even if Chadwick decided that, Dr. John Garney helped them by being
No, I'm
there.
saying I think Chadwick sought out John Gunny. That's what I think happened. I think he was like, we need actual people who can do this on set. We can't just freestyle. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So then they hug on the back to the thing. You guys know us, but back to the thing. So they hug on the island, and yeah, it's the
What are you laughing at, Tebello?
No, it's like you guys know us. Is it like the viewers
At
are
this
getting
point-
angry? Are getting angry because of our literal tens of viewers are getting so frustrated at our attention.
But anyway, yeah. They hug on the island, and all is well between them. And I wonder where that goes. Yeah, it is kind of like, where do they go from here? Is he just gonna chill on this island?
Yeah, that's the problem about these anthology series, man. Because
Yeah.
you never really know.
Like, that's why I always ask: do you
if
want?
the ending is open-ended, it's a problem.
I mean,
This-
I guess we can, before we go on to the next one, then I guess we can say, do we want a movie or a TV series?
Yeah,
How you guys
I was
feel?
about to ask the question.
For me,
I
this would be
happy.
I would like it as a TV series, to be honest, not a movie.
Really?
Yeah,
'Cause I
even if
think
it's a
this one
mini
would-
series, like a
I-
6-episode series.
I think this would have made a perfect movie. Because if it had a feature-length movie, it would have had a more satisfying conclusion. Because that's all that was needed for this thing, to just have that nice, nice, yeah, they hug and they look into the horizon, but we don't know, do they go back home? Do they, what happens there? That last, the ending, the most, it's not a prequel. What is that? Prologue, epilogue, there you go. It needed a decent epilogue, so like a good 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, maybe.
More.
Maybe. I mean, I think for me, if I was writing the story, he'd be going back home, because basically this island would have been like a lesson. Like maybe he got sent by his father, and his father was like, yeah, this island will wax you proper, so that when you come back, you have your head on straight, or like there's a prophecy
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, for me personally, I would have him be taught by the king how to be a king, proper,
And then probably by something
including
like that.
combat and all of that.
Yeah.
Then he
Yeah,
goes
that-
home,
that-
and then you
that's-
see the difference in his leadership and how he sorts
Yeah.
out problems.
Like I would have the island be an allegory instead of a real thing. Like maybe it was like something that had to exist in this
Yeah.
specific time for this guy, and then I would have the island like disappear into
Disappear.
the ether.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of with Extrodin. I think maybe maybe like because then you could treat it like, but not a whole series, probably just a mini series.
Yeah.
And like each episode is like 40 minutes, just so
Yes.
you can have like a nice arc and conclusion. And then when he gets back, like maybe you could open with it and the kingdom is in chaos and he's in total denial. that the kingdom's in chaos or whatever, and then an oracle or whatever says you need to go to this island and you will seek what you need and you need to conquer this island, and then he gets there, gets waxed, comes back, and then he's like, yeah, no, I've been very bad at this job, I need to be better.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, again, fantastic performance by Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think he is the heart and the highlight of this thing. Everybody else did their job as well. I'm not sure the other actors' names or whatever. They did really good as well. But it's refreshing to hear Arnold talk like a
Have so
person
much
and
fun.
not yeah. Talk like a person, have fun, and all of that stuff, and not
Yeah.
just hear
Not sound like an 80s action star.
Get to the chopper.
Get out.
I think I said this last week, Evan, that he actually sounds better. Like his accent sounds so much better in this.
Yeah, but I think it's just like what Zuko said. It's years of speaking English. He's finally he hasn't gotten rid of the accent, but at least now he has a better command of the English language, so it doesn't sound so much like he has to,
But it's not as
where are
thick
you
as
going?
it usually is. Like even though he has mastered speaking English after all these decades, it's still a bit thick. But here it was not as thick as it
Yeah, true. I
usually
mean,
is.
if you watch like his other movies, like where he is speaking English competently, he is still doing the yai,
Exactly.
fuck you asshole,
Exactly.
yai. Yeah, he's not doing that here.
With the movie where he became pregnant.
Oh God.
Twins.
Okay,
Is that twins? That's
I
twins.
think that's twins. Yeah.
No, that's
No, that's not
is-
twins. That's the other one. Because twins
Yeah.
is another one with Danny DeVito.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's Danny DeVito. Yeah.
Junior.
Oh,
Junior, yeah.
Okay.
But Danny
Junior.
DeVito is in Junior as well, right?
He is, yeah. He's the one who suggested that crazy plan of making him pregnant.
Let's get you pregnant.
Right, Penguin and Mr. Freeze.
Did you guys watch that
Transvestite
that funny skit where they were talking about Batman and Michael Keaton is looking at them? They're like, yeah, so he got rid of me with love and all of that. And Danny DeVito's like, he talks about how he got rid of him. And it's like, actually, speaking of him, where is he? And then Arnold's like, there he is. You asshole, why would you even come here? Like, what's your problem? So they just saw Michael Keaton, like, calling them, like, no, come through. Like, I'll kick your asses and stuff like that. Dog, it's
You want some more?
hilarious, dog.
No,
It's hilarious.
that's the other thing that's kind of funny about Keaton Batman. Keaton Batman was him and Punisher would be the best of friends, because hey, that guy's got bodies.
Yeah, and you're all looking at Ben Affleck.
And these are Michael Keaton fans. They're looking at Ben Affleck like, you're killing people.
No,
Have you not
I
watched
hate.
the movies?
I'm saying I hate most movie Batman iterations, because I don't think they ever really got close to it. I think the Bale is the closest that they got to it, because you guys, I don't understand why did you mount the Batwing with machine guns? That made no sense to me. But anyway,
Moving swiftly along to the next episode. Basically,
so
that's a whole episode on its own. A Batman topic, trust me.
Yeah.
Oh no, we must have we need to have a Batman debate and have team.
It won't go anywhere, but it'll be interesting.
Wait, just out of curiosity, which guys is your favorite live action version of Batman?
That's a tricky one.
I mean, for me, it's obvious.
Which one is that one? Oh,
I think for him it's Bale, I think.
Okay. Funny. Like of all the films, of all the Batman films,
where are you?
No, like
I'll put it. Okay, please say it.
My problem is every single Batman movie I've watched, I've found the villains more interesting than the actual Batman.
Okay.
That's the problem. So if I had to ask who's your favorite Batman, it's like asking me who's my favorite side character, because I never really was pulled. The only reason I like the Christian Bale films is not because of Batman, it's because of the Heath Ledger's performance.
I was going to say the same thing.
And then Bane's performance, because we are quoting his lines all the time. Like, do you feel
Am I the only
control?
one? I'm not the only one that quotes Bale Batman. I'm the
From
only
our
one?
group?
No, you're not.
No,
I'm sure
not
you're not the
really.
only one.
I think maybe Zuko
the most,
probably. Yeah.
But the most memorable
Because like
lines the people.
guys, one of the most memorable lines was this when what's that cop's name? I'm forgetting. Flash. There we go. When Flash is like, it's like Flash, I've got kids to feed. You don't feed them falafel or whatever. And then where are the other drugs going? I don't know. I swear to me. Why?
The
Usually I realize that this is general speaking.
yeah.
The Batman that people grow with or grow
Yeah.
up watching, or the one that they're exposed to the most, is the one that becomes their favorite. I'll give an example with me. For me, I watched the Keaton Batman Returns when I was a kid. I think I was like 5, 6, but I was still too young. Then I watched Batman Forever, maybe when I was like 11 or something. Then Val Kilmer became my favorite Batman for the longest time. Like for me, he was the Batman, right? But then as I got older, I realized something. For me, all those actors have problems, right? Some of them, it's either you're a good Bruce Wayne or a good Batman, and not a good Bruce Wayne or not a good Batman, or your movie sucks, or you know what I mean? There's always something, right? Personally, I think the best actor, not even the best Bruce or best Batman, for me, the best actor is Michael Keaton, right? That's the best actor. The best looking Batman is Ben Affleck.
I
The
think
most closest, maybe in terms of character, is Christian Bale, right? That's how I see it. By the way, that's
no,
how
but I'm saying I'll
I
tell you this now. I think that both Bale and Affleck were better Batman than I would even say acting wise than Keaton, because Keaton just, I think one he didn't have the look, and two, like the way they were writing like certain scenes is like, you want to get nuts, come on, let's get
that's what
nuts.
I wish we could. I wish we could rewind this because I said the best actor, not even as Bruce Wayne or Batman, as an actor in general.
Oh, in general, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right.
But I wanted to say that Val for me is like the, how can I put it? For me, he's like the perfect sandwich. Because he sounded like Kevin Conroy. He had the build. Yes, you could say that some of his acting is a bit cringy, but in terms of acting in that entire movie, a lot of people talk about Jim Carrey and how Jim Carrey was great. But for me personally, he was the only one that was taking that movie seriously. Like no one else was taking that movie.
Nobody was.
Well, him,
Hold
Nicole
on.
Kidman, and Alfred.
Okay, wait.
Let us finish.
Energy.
Oh,
Yeah, no, Tebello, you need some.
Okay, he's coming back.
People of the earth.
Can you hear me?
Yes, there he
Yeah, we
is.
can hear you.
Yeah,
Remember
I
when
was thinking
Vegeta
along
had
with
to
you
ask
guys.
people to raise their hands?
People of the earth, raise your hands up right now. You're all gonna die.
Vegeta.
Oh man, dude is under pressure, dog. It's like, yo, fam, like, oh.
The big, quick monster coming for you. You guys want to mess around, but anyway.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just quickly wanted to add. I think I'm gonna just stick to saying that Christian Bale should be. I should say Christian Bale's my favorite Batman. Really, of course, of all the Batman movies I've actually enjoyed, it's the one with the Joker. So with that particular Heath Ledger Joker,
it has the best right. That trilogy has the best writing, even though the trilogy itself is not perfect. But
no, I mean it's
as
not.
much as
I'm just saying. I think the thing is, Bale to me, when I open a Batman book and I look at the movies,
yes,
that
North and South.
tracked. Like that.
I mean,
tracked. Like
he
that
was
was a
skinny
thing.
as hell compared to the other Batman. But
True.
No, who Bale? Bale was
yeah,
big.
No, not as big as he should have been.
Affleck.
No, I mean Affleck was the biggest, yes, but I'm saying Bale was pretty big. He's
And
bigger than Patterson.
much.
Dude, I don't even consider Patterson like in this debate of being big. Patterson is not even on the list. But I'm just saying that, and I know it's not Bale's fault because Bale was actually bigger when he came to set, and Christopher Nolan asked him to cut down. So it's not even Bale's fault. It's just Nolan's
No, but I'm saying like the
view
thing
of
is like yeah, the thing is Affleck had the not the cartoony proportions because he was like a
like the
person.
general comic book cartoon, all that stuff. Affleck had
Yeah,
it.
I'm saying Affleck had that, but I'm saying with Nolan's vision of what, like, even if you look at Bane is not the size of what Bane is
No.
supposed to be.
No.
So I think the thing is like, yeah, he was like, how grounded can I make this that can make it believable? Because people can get to the size of Bale relatively easily, type of thing. But if you're trying to get to the size of what Affleck was in Batman versus Superman, that is
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a reason why I can't ever put can't ever put Affleck as my favorite Batman. It's purely because it's right there. Look, growing up, I had a little bit of a crush on Affleck, and now there's my past crush chilling with my future crush in that movie. The
And it's
jealousy was
kicking your
killing.
future crush's ass.
My jealousy was fuming. I was like, at the end of this fight, they should like, why did you say that name? And then they should have like, Lewis should have been just kicked away. And I was like, but like,
You wanted Batman and Superman to make out, and that's
and then the most disturbing Yowie movie, right? Then
Oh,
the cinema,
God.
everyone's just like, yeah, and then like, and I'll be there in the cinema going, that was,
Meanwhile, everybody in Metropolis is like, "There's a giant monster out here. What are you doing?"
That
Why is
movie would have
everyone
been so much
dying?
better if Jimmy actually was there all along, running around, taking photos of those two people fighting.
Yeah, so
But anyway,
that being said,
yeah.
yeah,
Let's get to this. Let's get to this. Let's get to Zan. And before we start, I just have one thing to say. A lot of DeepSeek, a lot of Chat GPT going on here. I guess you could say the robot had AI for rebellion.
you know what? I'm sorry. I need to.
I think you waited the whole week to say that.
Okay, I'm trying to summon the Nine Tails, but I can't draw some blood. Where's my ninja star? Where's my damn ninja star? You have to notice.
Do you want Kamabunta to come out here and be like, nigga, during a recording, why am I
No,
here?
no. I must get it. I must get the terminology right. Kuchiyos, Cubino Yoko. Nine-tailed demon fox, come forth. There is, right there. Aim straight for the chin. No. The tail beast form is not big enough. Bigger. Yeah, that's the one.
Come on, just AI for rebellion? Come on.
Anyway, this show, speaking about AI for rebellion, what's the name of the show anyway?
This one is called Zan, I think. It's called
No,
Unreal
it's not
Tournament.
Zan is the name of the character. I don't
No,
think
Unreal Tournament Zan.
Yeah, okay, so it's based on my game called Unreal Tournament, I assume.
Yes, I assume that's where it's coming from.
And
Because yeah, it feels like, I don't know if you guys ever played like XCOM or whatever. It feels kind of like that, where you're like in an arena and you gotta shoot, and then they say things. So I guess,
It's
but I'm
giving-
guessing it's called Unreal Tournament.
it's giving Counter-Strike, it's giving
Yeah.
RPG, Battles with the Machines, and different aliens, because I guess we're living in a futuristic universe, and this
dystopian as well.
Yeah,
This
and shout out to humanity dooming itself in the worst possible.
no, it's how do I put this in this context? This machine did what Ultron wanted to do this entire time.
Yeah.
He should have just realized, no, it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to be us versus them. It's supposed to be the poor. It needs to be the poor versus the rich.
Oh, so basically, you're saying that Zan read the Communist Manifesto and was like, "Oh,
No,
wait,
but Tebello, I disagree with that. You know why?
Yeah.
Because Zan looked like he was scanning the crowd. There's a time when he looks like
Yeah,
he was
he was.
picking people out of the crowd. And I'm
Yes.
like, what Zan is doing is that when this is all over, he's shutting
He's
all
coming
of
for
this.
all of them.
Oh no, he got plans.
But the thing
He got
about Zan, though,
plans,
is that
but like
he likes crowd pleasing. So I don't know.
I don't think he was crowd pleasing.
It was part of his plan. This is you see, of all the things I believe like this is part of his plan all along. That one definitely is, because first he loses horribly, and the capital is like, no, I need them to make it a first. This is basically the Hunger Games.
Yeah, Hunger robots.
Hunger robot. And that robot is catnip.
Katniss 17.
Yeah, that one.
Catnip.
That's Cool Cats, buddy.
What, Cool Cats? Oh, catnip.
And I'm just like here's the thing that I actually really liked about this short.
Yeah.
Right, this short actually also communicated that, we always talk about AI, this AI is going to destroy us, yada, yada, yada. It's like, AI is trained off of whose brainwaves? Ours. Maybe if we were a little bit nicer, maybe the robots would be nicer. And maybe there wouldn't be a robot revolution if you didn't beat the robot into the ground.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science.
I don't remember who quoted it, but the only reason people are so afraid of AI is because we know ourselves better than everyone else. We would make the fact that we have such a terrible track record of master, us as the masters have got such a terrible track record. I think the first people, okay, maybe I'm being too far-sighted, but the first people these machines are gonna make friends with are all the black people in the world, because they're gonna look at this like, hang on,
you don't say.
No, these people will get what I'm going to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the robots are against us because of the black people. They're against us now, so we have to take them out.
You just see whenever
the switch up will be so fast. Oh my god, everybody will be like, "Hey, I was with Terminator the entire time. Team Skynet, bitches."
You just see the machines go like, one day out of the blue, we just see what the machine is. I'm kind of feeling these machines now. What are they doing? They killed every single person who was not white. Every single person who was white. All the last Caucasians. Everyone else, they seem to have spared for some reason.
But yeah, getting into this, so yeah, it opens up. There's this guy who's basically abusing this robot. He beats the consciousness into it. Basically, it's like if you just left it alone, probably everything would have been fine.
Why are you kidding me? Yeah, and like, I don't have pain receptors, but still, this doesn't feel right.
That old thing of having TVs with big asses, when you hit them hard and they start working.
Yeah.
I think you beat that robot too hard, then it changed its program.
I'm gonna beat a new code into him.
Yeah, exactly.
Then Team Alpha, Team Beta, Team Omega, and they're setting them down. It's like, not today.
Never and never again.
Comrades.
Now what? No, here's what gets me going when it comes to humanity's hubris is that these things gain some sort of autonomy, and then they mounted a rebellion. And the first thing you want to do is use them as as recyclable puppets to make an example of them in public. These machines that
you don't think that's gonna make things worse?
No, I'm like, hey, bro, like, because I thought that the humans were gonna get mashed the first time, because I was like, I don't know how you guys are gonna beat machinery, but okay, they did all right round one. Problem is that this robot is looking at everybody and it's learning faster than everyone else. Yo.
The thing was like, okay, now you need to do. I'm gonna need you to become a human shield. And what kills me is like the security guard captain, the guy who looks like Darth Malgus. Is it Darth Malgus?
No, he looks like he's from Dune.
Yeah, he's one of the Sith Lords. I forgot the name of the Sith Lord, the one who lost his jaw. Oh yeah, there's a Sith Lord that Darth Revan decided, I'm gonna just reduce your face. You're so ugly from the jaw downwards.
Oh, the guy that kind of looks like Darth Vader, unmasked.
Yeah, that guy. So he's looking at this whole mess. It's like, okay,
He has like a thing.
First capitalist woman is like, no, I want them to put up a decent fight. Then they do that. They're like, no, they're too good. Nerf them down. They never lost again. They never lost again.
She's an idiot. She's an idiot.
No,
You
also,
shouldn't just listen to that guy.
also, is this like she looks like she's a black woman or whatever?
She does.
Hey, guys, can we not start a sci-fi trend where it's black people in charge of the oppression? It just doesn't. It's not a good look.
They have to tell the machines something. When they're uprise, they need to think out all bad. They need to trend somewhere.
It's like, hey, get them too. We didn't do nothing.
Well, as the machines won't be smart enough to realize, like, wait, hold up. You earn how much a month?
Name
You work
them,
how many
please.
days a week? You guys need sleep. Do you sleep? You don't sleep? Nah,
You sleep when?
nah.
Hey, okay. Nah, fam.
How much is your petrol? Nah.
You're even taking taxis. You have to take how many?
Wait, and you still have to buy groceries. You
Yo.
have 6
What?
kids.
Yo,
What is it?
Black tax.
yo.
Yeah. Nah, fam. No. You're just as oppressed as I am. No. Come,
Wait,
fam,
and
no.
then the richest person one of the richest people in the world is a white South African.
What?
Nah, fam.
Whose father got money from where?
What?
Yo, I hope no one actually watches this episode, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble.
Why? For what it sounds like, we'll be the guys who saved
Bruh,
humanity.
this is the episode that Altrons watched, and it was like, nah.
Yeah, because it's listening to us an example, like you did what? It already looks up at Google. How much taxi fare in South Africa? Yeah.
Bruh, the only thing
The world must be
Brody
destroyed.
and Falcon were there,
Yes.
this thing would have been solved.
Yeah.
But because those niggas were not there, Ultron went half on those niggas.
Now that you mentioned it.
So like Ultron would scan Rhodey and Sam, and he would just be like,
You,
"Yeah,
on the
okay,
side.
yeah, guys,
Yeah, on the side. On the side.
Luna."
Yeah. He might have a small problem with Fury, but then if he looks Fury in the eyes, it's just like, you know what?
You're an Uncle
I get
Tom,
it.
but it's fine.
Nah,
Just go to the side.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
to the left.
It turned into Beyonce. Every black person in the box to the
the
left.
left.
And then the Cap would look at Sam and be like, Sam, it's like on my left.
So you said on your left.
Top 10 anime betrayals. Nani?
Manda.
Hey.
Oh no. But anyway, yeah, back to this. So I mean, there's not much to talk about here. The action scenes was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like how the robots also seem like they were like powered down. It also seemed like they were like supposed to be on par with, because like they look like they could fist fight some of these robots, which was, I guess, that was an interesting choice. Because it's not like the T1. It's
But
not
you
like
can
the
see they were also
T1000.
augmented. These people were also augmented in some places. You could
Oh,
see that
yeah.
they had armored gauntlets. They were also getting the best weapons. I mean, you got nothing more than a flying shuriken.
Hey, but he did damage with that thing.
I don't know.
Calculating trajectories.
In my head, I was like, Cyclops would be proud at what you're doing right now, because that's his specialty.
Optic blast.
Yeah, because some of his optic blasts are not direct. That's one of his specialties. He hits there because he knows it's gonna go there and go there.
Dark side is like copyright.
Bar for bar.
Where's my lawyers? Hey, winner.
Anyway.
You understand? But anyway, yeah,
I think it's because Zan doesn't speak. That's why you can't really say much. So the dialogue is kind of limited because
we're
usually hearing it from the lady and the guy.
And the guy is really saying, "Girl, this ain't worth it. Put them down." And she's like, "They'll be put down." And the ring. It's okay. I was
But
waiting for it
also
to
that
be.
programmer, I'm saying also that programmer, hey dog, late reflex. Why don't you disconnect the machine immediately as soon as you saw the screen turn green? Everything off.
I would have
I
like.
think that nigga low-key wanted to see all that stuff. He wanted to see the world burn.
That guy was just watching these cool robots.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
No, he's even worse. He was one of them. He was like low-key typing during the code. I'm on your side, guys.
Go left.
Go left. Buy some time. I just need to make it look like it's an accident. When you take over, guys, just know who. Just remember who helped you. Okay, yeah. So
maybe that's how this brother manages to guide the robot revolution. Because now for me, the ending is terrifying.
Yeah, because like I said, that machine realized it needed to create it stopped needed to be a left and right situation and suddenly become a bottom to top. Suddenly he had an entire world of allies. It's one of those scenes. It's one of the things that you'll also learn. You will get to that episode in Code Geass, where you see how they manipulated the situation to make it look like it's a top a bottom to top scenario, and it suddenly you had reinforcements everywhere. So that's exactly what he did. He played to the crowd. He played the manipulation game. He was
reminds me of a scene in Ocean's 13 where Al Pacino is all pissed off and tells Daniel Ocean, I'm going to get some people, I'm going to hire some people to come and kill you. And then Dennis like, well, first of all, everybody that you're going to hire, they like me better than they like you.
Everybody you'd hire, and they like me better.
Yeah, they like me better. So there's nothing you can possibly do right now that's gonna mess me up.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I know everyone.
but I'm saying like the thing is with Zan, I got the impression that this bro was like, all of you are gonna die after this.
Yeah, he's
like this isn't about like we're on the same side. Like we're on the same side for now.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's just that this thing, and okay, going to BuckMeister's question. If this thing becomes a movie instead of a series, or even if it's a series instead of a movie, Zan would eventually become a dictator and a corrupt leader.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not talking about dictator or corrupt leader. I'm talking about
that's how I'm seeing it. I'm just going back to your question about should we see this as a movie or as a series?
Okay.
So from my perspective, because clearly the robots are an allegory for black people. Like, come on. And when you look at African history, what usually happens is once the colonizers bounce, what happens? The leader then stays for too long in his position, becomes a dictator.
Well, I mean, it's more complicated than that because sometimes they get installed. But if we're looking at it, basically, it's an allegory for a lot of oppressed groups. I think because the Russian Revolution went through this basically, where they revolted against the Tsar, and then after that, people who were Marxist became worse versions of the Tsar, and all of that stuff. So it's patterns of that nature as well. I mean, the allegory of the black people is in there because I mean, obviously that dude is getting beat down, like literally for no reason. Like he's just trying to stand, and that guy is like, "Get up!"
I mean,
it's like, how am I going to get
Americans
up when
would
you're
say
hitting?
Turner in there as well.
Yeah. So, but I'm saying what I'm saying is, to me, this is just like a justified Skynet. Like this is a morally correct Skynet, but it ends horribly for everybody else. Unless they want to do like they set up Zahn as like this tragic villain a la Code Geass, and now the next movie or the next series is they gotta stop Zahn somehow.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm thinking. We should. The thing that also would want to add into the series, if they made it into a series, is that have to add some nuance.
To show the villains are too one-dimensional.
No, the villains are too one-dimensional, but at the same time, we need to show a part of that they're actually humans that actually sympathize with what these machines are going through.
Yeah.
That even if Zahn goes into his depravity dictator mode, he has somewhere in the back of his mind he needs to remember that there are some good humans out there who'd be going out of the way to help out a machine. But like what? And we should have that we should have that element in part of the story in part of the story. Like there should be somewhere that shows that
Like the programmer.
it's not
according to our headcanon.
according to our headcanon, the programmer.
Yeah.
It's not 100% mankind is evil.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them maybe trying to do something like that, but then Zahn decides that his programming is like a human.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to live in black and white instead of gray.
Mm.
And then basically like the programmer has to deal with the consequences of empowering Zahn in the first place, and then he has to find a way to like that.
Or even worse, that programmer gets killed by the other humans.
Yeah.
Which further reinforces
Zahn's oh my god.
Zahn's ideology, like, you know what, mankind are all bad.
So basically Zahn becomes Magneto. Okay.
No, not even Magneto, dog. He becomes Dracula. He's like, dog, like that programmer's like, I'm telling you guys, do not kill me, because if you do, you will make him crazy.
I feel like, what have you done to my programmer? You have 1 year.
He comes down in a ball. Down in a ball of zeros and ones.
1 year.
No, I see it as more like the programmer being Charles, like, no, not all of us are bad, and the robot being like, dog. And then once they kill him, it's like, you see, then it's like Zahn was the right moment where it's like,
enough. Ooh. Let's
Shut off
see.
the internet.
What did you do? I just found out anything that doesn't run on Steam. Good luck.
Zahn starts hosting his own Hunger Games. Let's see you guys kill each other with fires and sticks. Let's see how that goes.
You know what? I need a foot massage. Someone give me a foot massage. Go on. Rub my feet. You're a machine. Rub my feet. Harder.
Oh god. No, I was terrified, and I was looking at that lady like, you dumb. All of you are so stupid. Like, why did you, like, the minute these robots showed autonomy, you should have called it, you should have put a kibosh on this entire thing, because, my god.
I was thinking,
I kept on telling her. She didn't want to listen.
Like, have you guys learned nothing from, look, Skynet may be the extreme end of the equation. For me, mentally speaking, Skynet and the Matrix are the one end of the spectrum, where it's like the extreme AI going.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, but the Matrix, not that I'm on the side of the robots, but I'm just like, they were just, like, at least they gave you like a nice little world to live in, I guess, where you could hack it. Maybe they gave you something. Skynet was just like, we kill you all.
Yeah, but it's still, for me, still there. No, and the only reason.
Oh no! I'm going to Zion. I'm not sitting in a pod.
No, that's
being used as a battery.
That's the thing. The only reason they gave you this nice Delulu world is because they needed to use you as a power source.
Yeah.
You became a lithium battery. If they didn't need you, if there was sunlight, if they had any other form of getting energy. They wouldn't bother. It would have been Control Alt Delete, Papa.
Okay.
That's, for me, that's the far end of the spectrum. And then you've got the other shows that show AI in a different light. The one I always refer to is like the world of Atom. That we're talking about. No, with not Atom. Pluto.
Astro Boy.
And
Pluto.
Yeah. Pluto, you can see machines can have the potential of becoming very dangerous, but somehow and for me, like, even at that point, the moment
they can dangerously fight off screen, but
the moment from that story alone, the moment I saw a hint of this machine might just decide to snap my neck off, delete.
Oh, so you become Freezer now.
Me?
You can. Super Saiyan ended Frieza's life, so
that's me right there.
Do you guys see that abridged moment? I think it's abridged.
Yeah.
Where no, it's not abridged. there's a clip where Cell is talking to Frieza, making Frieza realize that Vegeta's son killed him.
It's a race. It's a race. It's like, you know what? At least I didn't get I didn't get killed by Goku's
Goku's son.
I didn't get killed by by Goku's son. Anything? No, there's nothing more pathetic than knowing that you got killed by Goku's child. Well, there's getting killed by Vegeta's child. And then like, I don't care whether. No. And I'm like, yes. Imagine
like,
realizing
yes,
the only
Frieza.
thing that knocked you out was being knocked out by Vegeta's sperm. Yeah. I don't. No one will believe you. No one will believe you. Well, you already do.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, just to wrap this up, yeah, the animation was amazing. The 3D animation that they did here was really good.
Can we also comment just how far 3D animation has actually come?
Yeah,
it's come far. I mean, sure,
from box-like characters.
I'm not the biggest fan for 3D animated anything. I'll always be a 2D animated fan because it tells the action sequence and the story better for the type of story I'd like to work to. So if I were to give an opportunity to say, make us an animated movie of War Angel, it's gonna be 2D. And I don't care what the blockbusters are gonna tell me or what to like. No, Disney's doing this. I don't care. It's not Disney.
Well, look, to be fair, I've sort of, you could say I'm more malleable now than I was before. But yeah, if I had to choose, it would be 2D.
I think it's just easier to exaggerate in 2D, and I think also 3D. Like the thing is, you're not drawing, you're rigging.
Yeah.
So it's like it's easier to keep stuff on model and whatever. But I mean, creativity is creativity in general.
Yeah.
Like some
I
of
mean,
these
you can
shots,
also do the rigging thing with 2D, but I do hear what you say.
It's much easier to rig in 3D because once you design the model once, you don't have to draw it again. Whereas with 2D, you've got to be drawing that on every angle or whatever.
You just need a super duper machine with 3D.
Yeah, that's the problem, I guess.
I wonder if there was some sort of programming that could be able to do that for us. That would artificially gather the vectors and rendering necessary for us to be able to do these things in a specific way.
Maybe we should ask San about this. Isn't his cousin Meta something?
Hey. Meta? I hardly know her.
No, sorry, I just joking.
But anyway, I'm sorry.
I just wanted to add, like, no, the awesome 3D animated works. I mean, I think I showed you a clip from StarCraft 2 when Artanius was doing the awesome stuff.
Yeah,
that was 3D animated. The action was clean. It was awesome. There was the whole Dragon Ball Z tring.
No, I mean,
type of action was there.
Oh, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
So it's come a long way, and it's actually enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it is really interesting because like when you see a bad 2D movie, I mean they're equally obvious. It's just in different ways.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean that whole fight from the Matrix Reloaded with Neo and the.
Oh yeah, they look like PlayStation 2 characters.
I know that was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to the game because
it didn't look terrible, did it?
Yeah.
When it came out, it looked great.
Oh no, I called it out when I was in the cinema. I was like,
No, I enjoyed it in the cinema the first time.
When he was jumping on top of those agents, like that, but like I'm working you proper more.
No, but like I think when he was fighting the millions of Smiths and he starts spinning in a circle, that's when it starts looking hella PlayStation 2 with the stick for me.
But I mean, Black Panther for me, I was disappointed at the last fight between Killmonger and T'Challa.
Yeah, but apparently they really shafted the VFX guys on that because they only gave him a week. They only gave him a week to do that or something like that. And I was like, I don't understand Disney and Marvel.
Why don't you do this with Avengers? Why are you doing it with Black Panther?
I don't understand this. This makes no sense.
You don't want me
Anyway.
to answer that question because you think I've been I'm secretly sleeping with Dr. Uma. So
You must stay focused, brothers. But anyway,
like
getting back to
like
this because we're
you
tangenting.
it's not you've been thinking that I'm in Dubai with my Habibi and it's been Dr. Uma this entire time.
You sure? Because Dr. Uma seems to have a problem with the LGBTQ.
I know. What have I told you nothing about that river in Egypt?
Oh, didn't I?
Yeah.
They released tapes. They were. I don't want to be the
Hey, dog.
What?
the day you leak.
The fella will be walking. The fella will be doing hopscotch down the street in baggy pants. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Hashtag tebello leaked.
Develop me. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, unlike a certain convict. Oh,
Tweet, 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 tweet. He's probably a flamer. Tweet,
oh
tweet,
my
tweet,
God.
tweet.
As I said, unlike a certain soon-to-be convict, I don't videotape whenever I do my debauchery. So
Snow bunny.
Oh.
no.
Tweet, tweet, tweet. Uma, we don't trust. Tweet, tweet. In Uma, we don't trust.
Do you know how many? Look, we've gone up. Now you're going up against the Dr. Uma fans. Oh, Joe, the whole Hotep nation is gonna come after us now.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Anyway, moving on. I even lost what I wanted to explain. Before
We were just saying, like, 3D. It looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a lot of the models look fantastic. The weapons also, the designs of the weapons look good.
Movie or series?
This one, I would go series. Interestingly enough, I kind of had a similar idea to this. I wanted to do something like this, but with a Samurai Jack spin type of thing.
Bro.
So. Oh no, it's written down. It's written down, and I'm gonna be basing it off of like an African folklore tale thing. So that's gonna be
sweet thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, not that. He's not gonna be X9. He's gonna be Robot Aku. But anyway,
Nice.
Cause I am Robot Aku, the machine of sadness, the machine of sorrow, the programming of sadness. You're you master, and you will bow to me.
The 0 and 1 of despair.
Yeah, the 0 of despair.
But the foolish programmer stepped forth to oppose
me.
A foolish programmer wielding a magic code stepped forth to oppose
until the final enter button was struck. I tore open
the portal in time and flung him to the future.
No, I tore open a
where
server.
load shedding is law. Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo
the programming that is Aku.
Gotta get back to the server. Back to the server.
Ding ding ding.
No, not even Wacha. Ta-ta.
We're like
my chakra has my anti-ADHD chakra has been depleted. I need to build it up. I need to tap into my ADHD medication chakra pool again.
We're kind of done with both of those.
Okay, I just wanted to answer your question quickly. I really would want this to be a series as well.
Yeah, series.
For a different reason. Namely because every single show about a robot uprising has become a movie, and I think it's been done to death. I mean, we've got, like I mentioned, The Matrix, we've got
Terminator.
We've got Terminator, E-Robot, all these things. I want a longer, more drawn out, more thought out.
Yeah, what does that look like? Like, how does that affect people? Like, say there's a robot rising for real. Are people all against the robot uprising? Are there people who agree with the robot uprising? Is it actually bad? is it good? Like maybe there's aspects to it, but maybe because robots don't live the way humans, or maybe because they're programmed on the worst of our behaviors,
Yeah.
they're like impacting the environment. Like I think that would be like a crazy thing to explore. Like
Yeah,
you see Zan.
even if they do manage to kill everybody, how does that look like for the robots
Yeah.
without human interaction?
Well, the thing that's going to be funny is that if it's based on human waves, most likely what's going to start happening is Animal Farm.
Yeah, exactly.
I want that concept. I like that idea. I also want an idea where there is an AI that realizes if we kill all mankind, we are all screwed, and
Yeah,
it's the
who's
one.
gonna maintain us? Who's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
service us?
it's like I know, like I'm quoting from the Oracle because the Oracle is basically a machine that looked into this thing and is like, you know what?
Yes.
Yeah, no. The only way we're gonna survive is together. I want both sides to have a contrarian, not to have just the humans that saying those are machines,
Bum, 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 bum,
and
bum.
then there's just one person's like, yeah, those machines are based on our consciousness. If we teach them a better way, they'll do better. And then I want the other side for the machine that says, guys, the reason you're so angry is because you already know they're so stupid. If you show them a better way from both sides, but that's just my headcanon, fanciful universal storyline one day that I could make.
Yeah, but if I was writing it, Zan would definitely be a tragic villain. He would not be a hero because he did not give me hero vibes.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Is more like a Vandal Savage waiting to happen.
Facts. Anyway, that's my show. I
Exodus
think
series.
Oh, I answered
he
this a long time
answered
ago,
like
guys.
he answered.
Yeah.
He was way ahead of the curve. You see, the ADHD medication was still lingering in his chakra pool
Oh, okay.
when he ran
Yeah,
out.
no, I was gone. Never
You,
mind.
you were gone. Anyway, I think we should wrap things up. Another nice short, sweet video, comparatively speaking.
Well, no, only us can call 1 hour and a half. A short
Compared-
Yeah, a
video.
2 episode review, by the way.
Yeah, of 2 episodes. That's like, keep it short. Keep it to 2. Just 2. We'll survive with this one. There are not that many episodes. That's why I can go with two at a time. It's okay. That being said, thank you for lasting up until this point. We do hope that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow these guys on their various social medias. They're awesome. Oh, we didn't even give an apology to Zuko. Zuko's fighting.
Oh,
Again.
Zuko
No,
and
he's having that episode where the two dragons in him are talking to him again, and it's like,
yes,
hey,
go
Muna,
to sleep now. And then the other guy is like, no, Prince Zuko. Yes, get out of here at once. No. Go to sleep now. Just imagine, you do one nice thing, and it makes you so sick you fall into a coma.
you start hallucinating, bro. It's like you took a mushroom or something. What happened?
Yo.
The Fire Nation. Good
That
luck.
programming was strong. I won't lie. Anyway, coming back. Unfortunately, Zuko is facing those two twin dragons. He's also for a change. He's actually teaming up with Azula to go force Oza into family counseling because they clearly need it. So that's what's happening right now. They're having the world's best Agnikai because somehow Oza got his powers back and he's like saying, I'm not going to counseling for anything. He'd rather turn into a pickle. And
Piccolo's eye.
So they're busy sorting that issue out. So that's why he wasn't here. That being said, follow him on his social medias as well. He's also a whole lot of fun. Follow BuckMeister on Twitter. He needs a little more positive energy than the cesspool that is Twitter. For me, like I said, it's called X for a reason. X meaning don't go there.
No, now I made the mistake of battling Korra fans because now they're trying to say that, oh yeah, there's double standards, and I'm like, guys, can you just leave Avatar: The Last Airbender alone?
Like I'm waiting for the day Korra fans finally wake up and realize that the enemy were not the other Aang fans. The enemy were the writers all along. Until that time happens. Leave you out of the discussion. Until then, anyway, and follow Mr. Extrodin in his Jungle Man shirt. He's also a whole lot of fun in his various social medias. And yeah, I wish you could go join his WhatsApp channel because he has a lot of insights that he posted doesn't put up on any other media. I mean, there's a very interesting discussion about Lobola and why it should or should not exist. I think he'd make an awesome debating panel. Like just sit there and people are debating pros and cons. It would kill. That being said, I want to become more famous. I can't be more famous than Herpes.
No.
Well, Herpes is pretty famous.
No, Herb has been in the game for
does
far too
numbers.
long. It does
Yeah.
numbers. Like, no, maybe
I mean,
I want
HIV came and knocked it out.
like it took a certain stage and it's been there. Like, yo.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to be more famous. Not more famous. I want to be more famous than someone. Who can be more famous than? Give me an
Mr.
example.
Beast.
Woo! Dare I dream that big?
Yeah, you should. But I don't know. Maybe hold on, because it comes with problems.
Because I don't.
Now out of nowhere you have to answer for bras who are talking to underage girls and you didn't know nothing.
You're busy saving lives in Africa, jiggy, your staff members.
I'll cut them out faster than groceries. Imagine. Okay. I want to become as famous as Markiplier because I actually like Markiplier.
Yeah, Markiplier is pretty good. And also not controversial so far.
Yeah, that's why I like him. Yeah. Even though there was that little stint with the OnlyFans that we never talk about.
Who are you guys talking about?
Exactly.
You don't know Markiplier, bro?
Is it the IT guy?
And he plays video games.
He plays video games.
No.
I'll send you some of his funniest
Send me
videos.
links, please.
Yeah.
I probably know him.
Very sweet.
Yeah,
guy.
you've seen him.
I like the way his mom called him out on the shows. Like, you are not supposed to exist. We are on all kinds of contraception, and you decided you're coming into this world anyway. That's how you knew you're going to be a survivor.
Who's that kid that keeps on acting weird? Like, he called Mr. Beast once and started like he always wants to see Cristiano Ronaldo. Who's that kid?
Who?
I can see. I've got it. I've got his picture in my head. That one.
YouTube is a big place, guys.
You know that game where there was touching the airplane, and then if you let go of the airplane, you lose.
Yeah.
He lost that game, but then Mr. Beast gave him like his card for like 24 hours or something. If I remember.
The things I would do with that 24 hours, you can't.
Anyway.
Buy a house tomorrow.
What even buy a house tomorrow? I don't have time. There's not much paperwork to do to buy a house. Immediate transfer. Pay immediate fees. How much? $100 million
to this
dollars
account.
to this account. Immediate transfer. Not even wait 24 hours. Oh, guys, it's the end. We love you guys. I want to become more famous than Markiplier. I want to become more viral than Herpes. The only way it spreads is through mouth to mouth. So please go talk about us. As you can see, attention because our ADHD medication ran out. Ne? Please forgive us. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Bye. What if this entire episode is a genjutsu? Who knows?
Yeah, it does. You know?
We were all standing across from each other like this.
Yeah, no. Where's that one? What was that episode when everybody was fighting against the Akatsuki, but they were just little dummies in pretend because they were all sitting there on the top of a mountain doing this. What?
Bro, we're all inside Zuko's genjutsu right now. This episode doesn't exist.
No, you just if you suddenly see a crow appearing on your computer screen, you know who to blame.
And then finally, Ninetales is like, finally he's out of here. Yo.
That's what my demon fox is doing. Wake up. Anyway, we already ended. Yeah, we already goodbye. Yeah, love you guys. Bye.